All right, guys, we are live for the stream to end all streams. That's right, Birdemic 3. Fucking Sea Eagle.
Yeah.
I gotta mute that shit first. All right, so everybody, how are you doing tonight? This
Pretty good.
evening,
Except
I should say.
after this, YouTube's not going to allow any more streams.
How you doing? And what? Why did you freeze? I'm on battery, so that wasn't me. So yes, we are going to be watching this probably hilarious, terrible third entry in this series. Anyone who hovers in, if you want to watch along, in the description is a gift from God in the clouds for you to watch the movie. So download it quickly because God won't be there for long. And this is going to be absolutely hilarious. So does everyone have their copy of Birdemic 3 ready?
Oh, yeah.
Good to go.
All right. So maybe for the chat, when people hop in, we'll just like shortly, briefly say the history with this again. Hey, Katie. Me and Echo.
Hey, Rob.
Echo
Katie.
told me that there was a second movie, a sequel to Birdemic, which I've seen a few times. Don't ask why over the years. And I said that he described it a little bit. I said, that's crazy. All right, we got to watch this. So we ended up doing a double feature live stream of the second and then the first one. And we knew that there was a third one that released last year, and we couldn't find it anywhere. And we finally I was gifted a link to it from our good friend Gareth at Video Tasties, and celebrated with three shakes of the lamb's tail and jumping jacks and hopping all over the place to tell Echo that we found it. And I did say, we both said that we would have strippers, midget strippers, and parade. The funds weren't there this time for it, but we're gonna postpone it
Damn.
for another time. Yeah, I know. And the beer truck, I guess, never made its way to you either. Hey, Rob. So let's get ready to push play and watch this crazy movie. All right, I'm gonna do a countdown like usual. Three, two, one, and go. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, three and a two, one, go. Oh, it doesn't. It starts like not too good. What type of
Yeah.
song?
Wow.
I was not expecting this type of music.
No. Well, this is sort of like a weird version of, how like those old kung fu movies had those like kaleidoscope opening credits, that would
Yeah,
go on
yeah,
forever. This
yeah.
is like that, but it's someone's finger paintings and some 90s Amanda Marshall sounding gal. I don't know.
That's funny.
There's something in
Watch
the
it
middle
later.
of that painting. There's something in the middle. I think it's a 3 or something in the middle of that painting.
Is there?
I don't
There's
know.
something.
I don't see it.
It looks like there's something there almost.
I thought it was going to like keep lingering like that, like you were saying, Lexi, for like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Of the credit.
Oh wow!
I'm disappointed. Oh, well.
How you doing, Rob? You doing good?
At least it's not that song "Party with the Family" anymore.
Yeah.
Dude, I love that song. Me and Alexi. Alexi don't know. I think I might have told you, right?
Party
I
with the
sent
family.
Toska's a clip of the song.
You did, I
And
think,
then
yeah.
we're gonna torture you like with this music until you come on the channel. That's funny. As per
They
the
like
first
driving in this, don't they?
Yes, as per the first two movies is what I was just gonna say.
Yeah.
They
A lot
always
of
show cars driving for like the first 3 minutes of credits.
Yeah.
I think he just does all of it to to
to really
pad out the
hammer
time.
home. Yeah, definitely to pad the time out. But he also just it's because Carrie like hasn't seen these. It's except the riff tracks, but it's like it's so heavy-handed. It's against global warming, and that's the whole thing about it. It's like he's like so passionate about global warming. This guy that he has to put it in like not even subtle subtext like throughout the
No.
whole. Like it's just beaten over you. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
I think
very,
also why he lingers
heavy-handed.
on it. Yeah, so that's
Yeah,
why. I think
according
also-
according to him, we don't get bad weather; we get killer birds.
Yeah,
Kind of
exactly.
stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
We
We get-
paper
and
killer
zombies and cavemen in the second one, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
Ooh, get a roller coaster at least.
Yeah.
Santa Cruz.
Yeah, hopefully it's
Not
around.
Hollywood this time. It's Santa Cruz.
I mean, that looks gorgeous at least.
How much did he pay for this 4-inch?
That's a good question. It looks like it's his whole family here in the credits too.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. It reminds me of the Mutilator from the 80s. It's all
Oh, he's not doing the visual effects this time. It
all
looks
of
like.
his family. We're feeling good, Rob. We are about to torture ourselves in a hilarious way, though, watching
Yeah.
this movie.
Oh my god, this intro is so long.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
every movie.
It's like a teen life
Oh,
What's up?
show.
there's the
What's up,
birds.
We are watching Birdemic 3, Sea Eagle, the third entry to one of the worst series of movies ever made.
He only made it because the first movie got him so much attention, so he needs to get that
Oh,
attention to
yeah.
keep doing these.
That's
Which means
like
we're
why.
going to get a part 4 eventually.
Oh yeah, that's why Claudio Fragasso made the documentary best worst movie ever with Troll 2, because he got so popular just because of how terrible that movie was. So he said, "Let me just run with it, say I did it on purpose."
At least this
Alright.
guy walks a little better than the other one.
Yeah, Rod.
He's not walking like he's got something shoved up his woohoo.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got a little more sway to his steps.
Yes, he does. He's full of swagger.
Oh, Mike, well, you know us all by now. We all have our vices.
I don't think you want to watch this movie with alcohol. It might make it worse.
Well, it's too late for that. I'm
It's
sorry.
too late for that.
I may have dabbed in the other activity.
Yeah. I wouldn't smoke a bowl and watch this movie.
Well, too late.
Thanks for that. Speaking of, I gotta go off cam for a second. I will be on mic.
He's putting the advertisement for that beach in probably was a deal.
Yeah, exactly.
He's just walking for so long. Jesus. Like, this is much longer.
The average
than Rob
movies
first
don't
one.
even have this much walking in it. If they do, something's happening during the walking.
I know, like, does he think this is the Wild Bunch or something? Like,
Well, at least we get a beach this time.
Oh, we got a beach in the other one.
Did we? Because it wasn't this
Got a
one.
lot of beach in the other one.
yeah.
Like, way
You
too
get
much.
one at the end where they have like a barbecue or whatever right at the end on the beach.
Oh, with the seaweed and the fish.
Yeah.
And look, and he's not even fucking there right now. Look at that. That's green screened.
I know.
Or is it? Or are my eyes just playing tricks? It looks,
No,
maybe it's just the shirt he was wearing. I don't know.
Oh, jeez.
That looks like green screen to me.
It does to me. Yeah, I think, okay, glad it's not just me. Okay.
It's just the lighting.
Yeah, it does.
The lighting,
That one-
every scene, every shot, it's just
Go.
so different.
It's some of the angles. It looks like they're not there. Like
Yeah, and like you just said, JT, the lighting's not even consistent from shot to shot here.
that,
Like it's-
that's a big problem of his. You can
Oh, it's a huge problem. Same with the
especially
sound.
in the first movie, that was very evident.
Yeah,
he
the
didn't learn
sound
much.
design too. Like with the woman in the first movie, when the waitress, her only line is "hi," and it had to be like 80 yard in or some shit. It's "hi."
Yeah.
That was so terrible. Like, oh, how do you just get that bad of sound design and editing? I don't know. The people who worked this movie worked on these.
This is just so weird though, because I mean, the preceding shots would imply that they were actually shooting on location at the wharf and at the beach. So why did they have to green screen? Weren't you guys there shooting? I don't get
They
it.
only had certain amount of time to be able to film an actual location.
Well, yeah, they blew
And
their
he's
budget on
talking-
location filming all that walking, I guess, right?
And he's having to blow a fan at them too.
Yeah.
This
I
is
mean,
like
it looks a little better than the last two, but I mean, like
Mm.
barely.
Yeah.
Like a little better. Like, you can tell he probably put a little more money in, like a little
Yeah.
over $500.
That or phone camera technology has just improved,
What
and
was the budget?
so by default, it's just a little better.
Exactly. Yep, that's what I was just thinking too. It's like, yeah, technology's getting better, so it's naturally going to look better.
And see again, lights on this side, and then drab
Yeah.
when we see him from the
The
front.
glare on the TV.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
It's like, yo, come on,
Oh.
you couldn't get that out of there like before this movie was released. Like, that's just so fucking lazy to me.
I was just gonna say, like, this is some of the laziest stuff I've ever seen.
Yeah, like, it's not bad. I can look past it in like movies that are good. You know, like, we all have those our favorite like 80s movies and slashers and stuff that are just so schlocky, and there's glaring errors like some of this, but like, I mean, it's light years still ahead of this. Like,
Oh,
the
yeah.
sound design is decent, like, but we don't know, like, those some 80s movies that the sound design's off shots to shots
Oh yeah.
in some scenes and just ridiculous stuff, but you forgive it because it's you love a lot of other stuff in it.
Yeah.
It's just.
And how much are we gonna watch of this TV on the TV? Like, again,
on,
like
on the movie.
This is so
And
fucking cheap.
Goes back to it and has the glare still. Like, they were looking at this is what drives me nuts.
they're shoving this wildlife crap down our throats.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's what he loves doing in these movies. He also loves, as Echo always tells me, that he loves to tell people that he lives in Hollywood.
Yeah, if you listen to the commentary, I think it's the first movie or the second movie. He's repeatedly,
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, I know that's a great restaurant. How do I know it? Because it's in Hollywood. I live there. Oh, how do I know about that? Oh, because it's in Hollywood, and I live there. It's just like,
that's so funny.
where does he live again?
He literally always is saying he's in Hollywood.
Yeah, he kept throwing it out like it
it's
was a
just
defense
maybe
or something.
Yeah, I think it might be like a deep-rooted thing that like he's even surprised that his movie even did anything and got any recognition, and now he's able to live in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Or maybe he lives just like in a dumpster or some shit in Hollywood.
He used to be do something with computers or tech, something to do with that.
All right, that makes
and
sense.
then he started doing it because in the documentary, he was talking about that.
Yeah, and honestly, from what I remember, granted it might have changed, but I remember going to visit there when I was a kid. We went to Disneyland and a bunch of other shit. Hollywood as a culture is one thing. Hollywood, the town itself, kind of is a bit of a hole.
Oh yeah,
like
Mike, you're so funny.
It's like, what were you expecting?
That house in the first movie.
Birdemic 3.
Yeah, that house in the first movie. That's,
hey, Sean.
I can't remember if that was his house or his mom's house.
Yeah. Oh man.
Well, are we watching a documentary or are we watching birds attack people?
I already don't know.
Yeah, this is how he does it. Even in the first two, you had to go through a lot. Like what?
Yeah.
Almost half the movie.
Yeah, the first one is an awkward romance.
Yeah, exactly. It's a crazy, stupid romance. Absolutely stupid.
Yeah. Oh, these birds look worse than like the clip art that they used in Leprechaun 4 in space. Like
that's what they were. What was it? The second? Was it the first or the second movie? One of the birds committed.
When did he ask her out? When did this happen?
When he met her playing with the water on the beach. In the first or second movie, there was one bird that committed suicide. Remember that, JT?
Oh yeah. When it dive bombs.
Like, I don't want to be in this movie. Boom.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, and he just flies into a fucking gas station, dive bombs into it, and explodes. Yet the gas tanks don't explode.
No, they didn't.
Ridiculous.
Oh, that's such a nice date. It's a date, and she has to tell him about water and pollution.
She's educating him.
This is where we get the facts from some
here we go.
asshole. The guy has to start spouting out these statistics. Yeah, but the universe is always expanding. We're not. It's their character I still don't know the fucking name of. Yeah,
Well, I think there's
exactly.
more things related to
Birds.
cancer than aging,
By
but I
his
see your point, buddy. Okay.
Oh. He really had to
Really?
throw in what Alzheimer's is.
Yeah.
Like, really, like, who hasn't heard of Alzheimer's and knows what it is?
Yeah, exactly.
His
I'd rather
writing
watch
is
Deep
just so
Blue Sea.
wooden.
I'd rather watch Deep Blue Sea.
The writing is so terrible, and the dialogue, all of it.
I'll bet any you $1 million he reminds us that it's an age-related disease at least one more time.
Oh yeah, exactly. That he just hammers every. It's not just the message of the movie; it's just fucking hammered into you all movie long.
Yeah.
So the first movie was a tech salesman or something.
Yeah,
Second
Rod
movie
was
was a film producer, and now we get a guy who's all into studying how the body ages.
Yep.
yeah. I honestly completely forgot what the second one was. I didn't remember much at the beginning.
He was like he had something to do with movies and stuff.
That's right. Yeah.
I know you're right. 'Cause wasn't there something on like the film set?
Yeah,
Like
because they were doing a
yeah,
film.
all right. Yeah, I remember that.
Is that where the zombies and cavemen came into play, or
The
That's-
zombies came
when they-
later when acid
Yeah.
rain came.
When they brought all the zombies back from the graveyard.
It was acid rain.
oh,
Acid
wow.
rain fell down from the sky. How stupid that is.
They even brought cavemen back from the tar pit or whatever.
Yep. The La Brea Tar Pits. Yeah.
But it also, the first movie has my favorite line and my favorite, like, great excuse I love using to I love using to get away from a conversation with somebody, with the hippie dude. And he says, like, "Oh, I hear a mountain lion. I gotta go. See ya," or some shit like that.
I wonder if he'll be back for
I've
this
used
one.
that in real life. It is such a great and hilarious random excuse. What a great line.
What about a mountain lion?
The guy in the first movie, he's like a tree hugger, and he's saying he takes care of the forest and stuff. And then there's no sound of a mountain lion, yet he says, like, "Oh, I hear a mountain lion. I gotta run. See ya," like something like that. It's so random. It's so hilarious. I love that.
Damn it, I have to try to use that now.
I know, right? It's perfect. Because then no one's gonna question you if you actually heard a mountain lion or not. They just kind of assume that they didn't hear it.
They will if you're inside of a building.
I'll leave us some list music.
Mhm. This almost sounds like the intro to Taxi. Well, not quite, but
A little like the instrumentation. I can hear what you mean.
Yeah, he kind of used the same kind of music in the other two at times.
Yeah, and we know we're gonna get a scene at one point in a bar or a club with the two of them dancing with what used to just be the two of them dancing to the black guy singing.
Party,
yeah.
party
You
with
know
the
we're getting
family.
You know we're getting a scene of that at some point. I think in 2 they added a few more people on the dance floor, which was an improvement.
The no sound system, no
Hanging out.
speakers,
Hanging out with my family.
and the whole time he's like, there's really no stage,
Oh, that's funny.
and there's no mics. I mean, no speakers and shit.
Dun, dun, rising up, down. It sounded like Whitesnake for a minute. Eye of the Tiger.
And what kind of protester holds this up sign? It just says climate emergency. It's sort of like,
Yeah,
can you put a
it's-
little context on that? A spin or something? You got to give me more than that.
that, and it's just such a bland poster. Like,
Yeah.
No
some-
more
you know,
masks.
like they don't go
What
out
is
to
that?
like make it look nice or anything. It's just a white piece of fucking board with
Yeah.
text on it.
Just 6 people.
And the little girl is staring right at the camera, like.
Oh,
what-
yeah. She is spiking that camera to death.
I
And
think
he
she's the
lingers
best part
on
of
it
the
for
movie,
so
to be
long.
honest.
He lingers on her breaking the fourth wall so much. Like she's literally saying the message to you, to us right now.
Nope, she's the star of the show.
Yeah. Now he had to literally break the fourth wall and have a little cute child give you a message and hammer it into your head more. That's fucking insulting to me.
Yeah, it really does feel like you're being talked to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when you got a girl like looking right at you and like
Yeah.
saying it to your face.
Well, and like not even like being like talked to from any sort of position of information or education whatsoever. Like this is just like someone who read a little bit about environmentalism on Wikipedia and everything that they read was a revelation. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. They feel like they're the only people on the planet who have that
Yeah.
much information and knowledge on the subject.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
On a side note, have you gone and messed up Wikipedia entries? Because I would love to do that at some point, just for the fun of it.
To do what on Wikipedia?
Just like deliberately fictionalize entries on Wikipedia, just like
Dude, I've thought of
just see
that
how long
over
it
the
sticks.
years. I've
Yeah.
seen that. I never did it. I never committed to it, but I've thought of doing that many times. That's so funny.
Yeah.
I was the only person who ever thought that.
No, I'm tempted. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, I've thought of that many times. That's funny.
That little girl's like, "Mommy, can I go yet?"
Yeah.
It's like I'm tired of talking to the camera. Wow,
She's
look
like
at
wearing her
that
She's
Look
like
at
wearing her
that guy.
pajamas too.
I feel like we're in an '80s ballad.
Yeah.
I feel like
Or a
Cinderella
commercial
is
for
gonna
soap or
start
something.
singing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, just from having this on the computer and now knowing that if I play a movie, you can't hear it on the stream. I should have been doing this the whole time because I wouldn't have to keep the volume muted, or just like I usually put my headphones into my PlayStation controller and use my laptop mic. So this is actually enlightening.
It's the painting from the beginning, just with a bird.
Yeah,
Van Gogh.
yeah.
Yeah.
What is it? The shriek, the scream.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a sea eagle. Oh shit! I knew it. It was a fucking sea eagle. Hence the fucking title.
You gotta say the title at least once.
Yep.
Is that an actual bird, by the way?
A sea eagle?
He gets
I don't
better
know.
birds in the shot accidentally than he has his birds.
Or is that just his way of being
Yeah, but
funny
it's
and separating
brown,
like
not-
seagull into two words or something?
It's an
I don't
actual
know.
bird.
Yeah, it could be. No, is a seagull the one?
But it's
I
like-
thought it might have been,
It's
but I'm not a bird expert,
It's
so
a-
I don't know. I'm not an ornithologist, like he fucked up in the first movie when he says ornithologist, and then he says it again. He says orthologist. That's so funny. I think I couldn't remember the word for like 2 lines later. Hey, what's up, Sean?
Hey, Sean.
How you doing, brother?
Oh, look, they're at an
Ooh.
aquarium.
I got
Oh,
a
an
shark.
actual shark.
Wow.
They went to an aquarium to get that
The
shot.
sound change with the sound design.
A shark just bit off your hand? What?
He went from it bit my hand off to it
That's
almost
the
bit
hippie
my.
dude. Is that the hippie dude?
No, it's too young. But he knows he said he bit my hand off. He almost bit my hand off.
Yeah.
No, it looks like him. That's the hippie dude.
No, he's too young, and the voice is not right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. He is too young, but his voice sounds like him.
Maybe
He
he's the
found-
hippie's son.
Maybe. That's possible. Oh, I hear a mountain lion. I gotta go.
Sharks in the water, and he's freaking out.
Dude, he's a surfer.
That's true. I think surfers are still scared of sharks, though.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
should
drag
know what
us
they
literally-
signed up for.
Back. Yeah, Sean. Sorry, I missed the watch party with you and Keith last night. Agoraphobe. I had the worst fucking headache, like almost migraine. but it led me to invent. I started a podcast now, and I'm gonna do like a few episodes every weekend. And I finally fixed an issue with background noise on my camera recording and shit. So I'm happy about that. And I'll have the next episode up later tonight. It's audio only, nice JT podcast. What is this guy about?
Real estate.
Okay,
What's
I
wrong
want a
with
house
Who's
preferably
still in-
surrounded by
who's
trees
still-
and in the forest,
I mean,
as opposed to I don't know.
He's
not in the
like
forest.
Ellen in American Pie.
in
not
the
the
middle of wildfires and shit on the West Coast, who would buy a house surrounded by trees in the forest? That'd be a really bad idea.
Oh Jesus!
And a wildfire just took place there, so maybe you don't want to live there.
How many
Makes a lot
times
of
is he
sense.
going to say trees and forest?
Many more, knowing James Nugent.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh God,
Like,
it's just so. It's like taking a shovel with nails in it and smacking you in the face repeatedly.
oh,
That's
the
why-
stuff that they gave us in like elementary school, those videos about like cleaning up and taking care of the environment, those are all less, in your face than this is.
Yeah,
They're all more
exactly.
subtle. Like,
This
It
is like an
feels like
excited. Yeah, this is like an excited child who just found out about it, and like they want to go running around telling everybody and just
Yeah, the
waving
only
their
kid that's
drawing in their
excited.
face. Look at what I did. Look what I did. Like look what I found out.
Mm.
This is how we can do it. Nugging kid. I'm sure that this age thing has to do with why Rod has a fucking beard in this movie.
Yeah.
Rejuvenate. Wasn't there another movie that had that de-aging thing in it called Rejuvenate?
Thinner. I was thinking Thinner. Stephen King's
Mm.
Thinner. He goes back in age.
Well, then Resident Evil 2 also had something called like that.
Yeah. What, the game or the movie?
The movies. This was
Oh,
one of
no,
the movies
I
they
never
talked
got
about
into the
that.
movies. I saw the first one. I never really. I might have saw the second one. That's it. Like I don't like how it didn't follow the games. I'm a huge Resident Evil, like you are, Echo. I'm a huge Resident Evil game series fan since like the first game came out.
The
I gotta
first
start.
one was
I gotta start streaming those. I think I have them on my PlayStation. If I do, I'm gonna.
Oh,
start
we got a repeat from the first two movies of someone making a big business deal.
yeah, of course that has to happen too.
$1 million or a billion, whatever you said.
Yeah. In the first movie, Rod got like $1 million deal just like handed to him, and he gave like the guy like a 50% discount. I just thought it was just ridiculous, like the worst like business practices ever. Sean's so funny.
Where does he get these cars?
Right?
yeah.
Yeah, you know he ain't rich enough from these movies to have like buy that car. He stole that
No.
shit.
Yeah.
He lives in Hollywood. he
couple
comes out of the dumpster he lives in,
Yeah.
and he goes and steals cars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure you do. We don't believe you. So
Oh, yeah.
That's a deal breaker. It's a deal
yeah,
breaker.
I guess it is, right?
Mm.
There's also a thing called a chainsaw. You can fucking cut the trees down. and
Yeah,
they won't-
exactly. It works miracles.
Yeah, it was an invention recent. I know for this guy, but
And that line, the trees won't burn the house down. Yeah, they will.
I
Look
was
how
just
close
gonna
they
say,
are.
we know what's gonna happen now. Yeah.
And those trees
Oh, God.
trees are right by the house. So they catch on fire. Yeah, that house is gonna go.
Natural lighting. Who would have thunk it?
It's changed. I'm tired of the sky being blue all the time too. Mix it up.
Same style as that painter.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Probably the same painter.
Oh yeah, guaranteed.
He probably did it. He's probably like,
Yeah.
look what I
Yeah, like the kid wants to show it off.
did. Hmm.
Oh, I feel terrible. I didn't
God.
realize that was a tree wearing. I thought that was a picture of a gingerbread man or something.
It does look like a person.
It
Like,
does. I
he-
saw it just now. Hey, May. Oh, no problem. I'll give you a timestamp. You didn't miss much, trust me.
Mm-mm.
We're at like 29 minutes about to be.
And still no killer birds.
Oh yeah, they don't show up till the third act, the epic third act.
We get a lot of walking around and talking about climate change and shit.
Yes.
And the environment. Ooh, okay, nice transition from the painting to the water.
It's Titanic.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
flying.
that whale footage looks kind of older than the rest of the movie.
It
Jack,
does
I'm
actually. Yeah.
And yes, it does. I love whales.
Me too. They're amazing.
Yeah. You know, it's an awesome thing. The whale shark.
Yeah.
That is one big ass fucking creature.
Yeah. Oh, they're beasts, man.
Say, whale sharks are cooler.
Yeah.
When the jackass guys are not trying to hump it. But
Hey, I want that outside my house right there. I want that. That'd be a great yard decoration.
It would actually.
I'd take like a full T-Rex, like bones, like a whole thing T-Rex put together. I'd
I
put
want
that
one
as
big
well.
enough so you can walk right in the front, right through the bones into the front door.
that sounds Tim Burton-esque.
Yes, it does actually. Oh, now whales. Who do we feel for here in this movie? The birds, the environment, the whales. Now it's shave the whales. Did I say shave the whales?
You said shave the whales. Yep.
I know that's intense.
Yeah, shave them, shave them. Don't save them, shave them.
We gotta shave the whales. I forget what that's from. It's from a TV show. Is it Arrested Development, maybe?
I haven't seen Arrested Development in a long time.
That's like one my favorite comedy of all time.
Well, I love Jason Bateman.
Just everybody's just phenomenal. No, it's such an ensemble cast. I was so pissed when Jessica Walter died. Oh, electric cars. Oh, the greenie.
Mm.
Okay,
Oh,
thanks for
he's
the
got
plug.
it.
Checks in the mail.
That's
So
how he
basically,
that's how he finances the whole movie.
This guy's supposed to be like the Eli Musk of the movie.
I guess so. We got this in the first movie too, with the guy who was talking about his electric car, but they were just older, much older cars. Oh, he must research so much bullshit for these movies.
He
I
spends
think
a
he
lot
throws
of time
in
on.
his own stuff in there too. So it might be like factual, but also his own words.
Oh, and just very annoying, of course. Space elevator now. Oh, are we gonna get aliens? That would be so
space
cool.
elevator. Oh,
I wish we get aliens. That would be so awesome.
Yeah.
can
We
I take
had
a space
zombies.
elevator?
Running a space elevator, running
want
it
to,
up when going down. In the space, in the space. He's still going, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
On the space elevator. It's gonna be stuck in my head now.
What the hell?
Yeah. Right.
The hell was that?
Wow.
Mm.
Oh, a trillionaire. He's gonna be a fucking trillionaire. I feel like the last thing he said should have been the first more important thing that he said.
Mm.
So he has enough money to make a space elevator and a whole bunch of colonies.
I was gonna say, and colonize space. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the planet's so done that we're gonna have to go to another planet
to
soon.
take care of billions of people.
Mm-hmm. The space elevator is the only way to get there.
Go in the space elevator. Alright, they gotta stop. I forgot to put a banner up before. I never forget that. Oh, this music. It's like the most stock music of stock music.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Actually, you can put somebody to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's like a nice lullaby for babies.
Oh, they're hitting it off pretty good.
Yeah, he hooked her in with the whole aging thing.
Yep.
Yep.
So that's how you pick up girls. You talk about aging.
Well, there's actually the seed for a good, better
all your
movie there with the whole thing about her wanting to latch onto him so she can stay looking young. Like, you could do something with that if you wanted to, but I digress.
Yeah. He's just not the type of guy to do anything with anything.
No.
Oh, look, now they're doing some wine tasting.
Oh, you got to put the
If you could
let
get in and actually take some of the wine so that you can get through the rest of this movie.
Yeah, and I like how they had that they plugged the wine people in by showing the labels.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's like how that was like the generic soda can back in the day in movies that would just say soda.
I'm assuming everybody's costumed in blue on purpose, but that was a bad call. Just saying.
Yeah. Oh,
A lot of like pastel-y colors.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like the first movie was a lot more bland in color.
Yeah.
But threw in Alfred Hitchcock direct plug.
Yeah.
Oh, and the birds.
Because remember, he's a fan of that Teppy, whatever her name is.
Teppy Hedburn.
Yeah.
Hedren or Hedburn? Yeah,
Hedren. Hedren. Yeah.
Hedren, yeah.
She was in one of the Birdemic movies. He used stock footage of her from another movie he did with her.
Yeah, no, in the first movie, he used actual footage from the birds. That was from the birds.
Yeah. The balls on him for that, too.
Yeah, exactly. For putting such a better movie
Yeah.
in his movie.
Oh, yeah, it's nothing like a nice romantic walk through the woods when it's raining.
Oh, wait, the woods? We're going to meet our hippie dude.
We so got it.
Who's having a lot of fun?
Is this him on a crazy fucking zip line? Oh, the tree's all gone again.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Good thing we have internet and stuff, because paper is going to be non-existent. So-
Yeah.
Oh shit! See? It flew.
It's like the saddest. She is the saddest
Notice-
freaking newscaster.
Notice
ever.
his finger
Yeah.
finger positions. He goes from when the fall shots, his hands are by the computer, and the close-ups of him are on the computer.
Yeah. Yep. And the glare again,
Yeah.
and the same thing as the first movie with half the actress giving the news. Like you don't see her on a desk or in front of her, nothing. You just see half of her.
Well, this one's very sad.
Yeah, she don't feel like she should be given the news.
Mm-mm.
Be right back. I'm gonna put my air on.
It's the English Pub and Inn.
With
We have
ale.
ales, wine, spirits, and B&B, the
Yep.
village shop.
My room gets like so hot, even in wintertime. Oh, look at this guy.
The sound sounds crappy there.
The big bird attack.
So, throwback to the first movie. They're talking about the first movie.
No, yeah. This
Because
is
that's
hilarious.
the bus when they were peeing on them or something and killing them.
Peeing on him. Yeah. I think it was acid that they shoot like on them, but I could be wrong. It looks like piss, like straight up.
Hey, Val.
Hey, Val.
Hey, Val.
Help me, Val.
So they're acknowledging the first movie at least.
Yeah, they're acknowledging the events.
Yeah.
They didn't mention
they
shit
said
about
something
zombies
about-
and stuff.
They said something about
second-
golden eagles before.
Yeah, in the second movie, it was they say something, they name the island, and the two people from the first movie look at each other like, "Hey, we know that island." That's the only throwback to the first movie.
Yeah, exactly.
All these two do is just walk.
Walk and walk and walk.
Yeah, it's like half the movie. He's just fucking walking around.
You know, the Clerks 2 can no longer pick on, Fellowship of the Ring, the Lord of the Rings, when they're just walking. They should be picking on this movie.
Yes.
Unfortunately, most people do not see this movie.
Yeah.
There's a reason for it.
Oh, there's a damn good reason.
Exactly.
As you were a witness to, and the rest of us are a witness to 3 times now.
Yeah.
For some
This
reason,
is my
we
two.
keep coming back. Oh yeah, we're riff tracks. Do you hear that? Like most of the dialogue, I haven't watched riff tracks in forever.
I mean, you can fairly hear it. I'd
Yeah.
rather hear what they were saying anyway.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, of
that's-
course. Yeah.
Because they have a whole bunch of like that stuff on Tubi, if I remember right.
Yeah, they do.
I watched it on Amazon.
Yeah, riff track. They have it on Pluto too. I'm pretty sure.
Okay,
Is that
what
real?
is their
Restaurants say-
Vertigo? What is their thing with Vertigo? Because they were talking about their favorite movie was Vertigo.
Apparently, he was on a kick at the time, which Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo.
Yeah.
He's gone from Teppy to Vertigo.
Better movie for sure.
It could be worse. could have been into something like,
But
you
that
know,
doesn't help him right now, does it?
like the dentist or something.
What, like Brian Yuzna as the dentist? I loved Brian Yuzna as the dentist and the dentist too.
Oh hell yeah.
Those movies are awesome.
Yeah. That character is such a turd, but I love it.
Oh yeah, I know. But it makes you think, like, man, what if my dentist had a bad day like that?
Yeah.
It'd be like, holy shit, like, you know, everyone has bad days. So
Yeah.
you could have your dentist, could that be the day that your dentist just says, fuck all this? Like, I'm
Yeah.
going nuts. It is effective at that.
Yeah, it really is.
It is something that could happen. It just has to be
Mhm.
your doctor, your dentist, anyone. They could just have a fucking that you put a lot of trust into. It could turn on.
That
like,
was
just
an
snap.
awkward. That was an awkward love confession. They both like just looked so uncomfortable. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Remember in the first movie when like we missed like an entire scene on the beach because the editing like cuts out like mid story or something?
Yeah.
They're like talking and then like she's like, and I think when and then I would go from there and like it's like, what the fuck was that?
No,
Like,
I didn't hear that. They
it was
must
such
have talked over that.
No, that was in the when the riff tracks, yeah, because that's so fucking funny. And they're not in the same position either. Like, so it's like, well, the editing was so bad for that. Hey, Spicy General, what's going on?
The whole spicy thing is an inside joke, by the way, that we have.
I know. Yeah, I figured between you and Val. I just like the name.
The spicy general.
Spicy General.
Well, we're already halfway through this masterpiece, and we haven't really seen anything that Birdemic-y.
Yeah, no.
Well, that says
Birdemic
MO.
none.
Uh-oh. Did yours... It looked like it, like, paused for a second. What the heck was that?
No,
That was probably bad
it was
editing on their
probably, yeah, exactly. Knowing this guy, it's probably just something with the film.
Mm-hmm.
I love how every stranger and every person is so knowledgeable in this movie. They're like a Wikipedia page.
Yep, exactly.
I think I've seen fan films that act kind of better than this.
Oh, I just watched this. I was telling Alexi, I saw the Sawyer Massacre. It's a fan film, unofficial prequel to the original Texas Chainsaw. It was really fucking good.
Nice.
See,
Well,
It's on YouTube. It's great.
I need to check that out.
Yeah, definitely. I don't watch fan films like really at all. I've seen a few like Friday the 13th, but like that's it. This is the best one I've seen, like easily.
Oh, the Michael versus Jason is out of this world.
Is it? I gotta check that out.
you know, I'll give James Nugent. I'll give James Nugent one thing. At least he has a vision, albeit don't know what it is.
What kind of vision?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
I'm sure he's had a lot of visions when he's making this movie.
Yeah.
Vision Quest, Vision, Blurry Vision, which one?
Tunnel vision.
Yeah, Tunnel Vision.
Every vision you can imagine and think of.
Thanks, son.
But hey, at least he has one.
That's okay, man. Thanks for just listening.
Oh, look, there's more paintings.
Yep.
Like a lot of paintings. Jeez.
You know, her dress, I've seen shower curtains. That lady with the skull dress, I've seen shower curtains like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but her dress was kind of cool, though.
Made with a shower curtain.
Anything you'd
I
like.
don't know what she's wearing. She looks like she's wearing a curtain.
Well, she just said, "Oh, if you love me, since you love me, does it mean you're getting me a Tesla?" Oh, well, I love it.
Yeah.
Not just say that. He did not just say that.
Oh, he did.
She was
Oh, he said it.
Oh, here we go.
We got some.
Now it's
It's the
on.
same guy. Is
Oh,
that the
here we
guy?
go. I hope it's the guy. It's like one of my favorite guys in a crazy cheap ass.
But who is that guy dancing behind them, by the way?
That's the singer.
Yeah, that's the singer, I think. Yeah,
Oh, is it him again?
Is this
Oh,
like
it's
the
him. It's
Oh my god.
Birdemic
Yeah.
formula or something?
What?
Is this like the Birdemic formula? Like two people
Oh, yeah.
awkwardly
Yep.
falling for each other?
Oh yeah. The whole movie is the same formula.
I think it
wow.
is.
Yeah. Oh, that's him.
Standing in front of
Absolutely,
the bathroom door, probably.
That's absolutely him. Yep.
Some guys in the bathroom right now taking a dump going, what the hell's going on out there?
Yeah, exactly.
Can I take a dump in peace?
Not tonight, baby.
They got a disco light going.
Just look like it looks like they
Listen to his lyrics. Listen to his lyrics.
I know they're always terrible, except for the.
He's singing about the environment.
Oh yeah, it's even more. He had to shove it into the song now.
What the hell was that sound effect?
I heard that, yeah.
I thought that was someone
idea
farting.
what that was.
I thought that was a fart. I realized it was a voice.
Oh, that was so weird.
That's what's weird.
The sea is rising. People are dying.
And the people in the bars trying to drink and have a good time.
Terrible.
Yeah, this would make me want to dance, let me tell you.
Oh, right. Who doesn't want to dance to classics like this?
Massive oceans and what did he say?
I wasn't sure we were talking.
And all oceans are massive or they wouldn't be oceans, just saying. But anyway.
Oh, it's so bad.
How long did this go on for?
Oh, a while.
Yeah, the other two for a while. Except he had a little stage he could stand on that was like about what 3 inches tall.
Yeah, he was on a stage in the other two. He couldn't
it was
even
barely
afford a
big enough for it was
Now
big enough for
karaoke.
big enough. Yeah, but see, the stage in the first one really wasn't a stage; it was a display stand, pretty much.
Yeah, basically. But at least he was elevated.
Yeah. I bet you they just cobbled all that furniture off the street like 2 seconds before they started shooting the scene too.
Right.
They just look like after the camera shuts off, they're gonna bust out laughing.
Yeah.
We got a guy in a wig right there.
They are thinking this.
Now we got a random dude on the grandma couch.
They're taking this seriously. Maybe not as much at this point, but the first movie was serious.
Yeah, it was.
It's not trying to make a bad movie, or a joke movie. Like you thought it was like a masterpiece. It's so hilariously.
In what way?
Terrible. It's in a very tragic, demented, mind-thinking way.
Yeah.
Because he lives in Hollywood.
This was the guy that was in the bathroom, probably. Now the other guy's in there.
That guy looks like Mr. Roper from Three's Company.
He does a little.
I can see that.
Maybe it's his son.
That's funny.
And it still looks like the guy over there sitting there with a wig on. That guy I bet on the couch is drunk.
Why did this guy take
He
over?
is too, man. He's just shaking his head back and forth.
He's just feeling it.
Like,
He just goes like this.
Why did he take over though for my favorite guy?
A good
Probably
question.
said, "My shift is over."
I gotta go take. I'm telling you, that's the guy that was in the bathroom. They just swapped places.
So can we look forward to an acoustic cover of his song from you, JT, at some point, or no?
I was thinking of doing the first movie's one.
Yeah.
I actually crossed my mind.
Hanging out with the family.
Hanging myself a party. That song is catchy. It's in the most want to blow your brains out type way, but it is catchy.
I mean, it was catchy. I'm not gonna lie.
That was the best. That was their best hit to date, for sure. They never topped it.
Even the riff tracks were singing to it.
Yeah, I see. That's how catchy it is.
Oh my god, I can't believe this is still going.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been like 5 minutes at least.
And what is going to happen after all of this dancing?
Yeah, there's usually a scene when
Well,
they go to a motel or something, even though they're like millionaires, they
the
can't
drunk
afford
guy looking
something
right up
like
a dress.
something better than a
Yeah.
snooty
That's why he
hotel.
started applauding.
He was watching
Yeah,
the whole
exactly.
time. You can watch. He was looking the whole time. The minute he dips her, you see him lean forward. He was looking right up her dress.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Yep, and what I just say. There it is. Mike, that's how
Oh my
long
god,
it
it's the exact same formula. What is happening?
50 Shades of Blue. That's what's happening.
Mike says, "How long is this shit?"
They're both wearing the. They're wearing like
we got a half
swimwear.
hour left or so. Did you are you watching, Mike, or just listening? I gotta take that out of the description. Now they even add like crazy wannabe porn music to it.
Yeah.
And right behind them, in case of fire.
Yeah. Well, this scene's not getting that hot, so that's zero hazard. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this goes on for quite some time, also.
Yeah.
And the first
Wow.
one, after they did Bow Chicka Wow Wow, that's when the birds showed up.
Yeah.
And she
I would
can't
love it
take
if
her
a text
watch
popped up
off.
on her
The birds
watch
should
right
be
now
showing.
saying, "Honey, when are you coming home?" or something like that.
Oh, that's funny.
It's like he was
Oh, it's
scared to like touch her hip or something. Yeah.
Dude, everything about them is awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, like every single thing.
They're trying so hard to make this romantic, but it's just not.
It's just cringeworthy.
They're just staring at each other. Okay.
I know.
Try not to crack up.
Definitely.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow,
for
and
sure.
then they just break away. Okay.
Oh, we got the ominous music. Something's gonna happen.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep. This
about
is where it
time.
takes off. Yep. Just with a half hour, less than a half hour left in the movie.
Yeah, 56 minutes in, and finally something.
It's
Well, I guess
almost
it's
as if
kind of
he's
like
saying,
slasher
let me
film.
educate the audience for a little while, and then at the end, I'll throw them a bone and I'll give them some cool effects.
Yeah.
Scream. Okay, the next Scream movie, it's gonna have 56 minutes of stuff like this, and then the last 30 minutes you'll see the killer. The next
Yeah.
Scream movie. And that's if James
And then he just
directs
never
it.
shows up.
If James were to direct and write another Scream movie, that's how it would be.
If he
Right.
touches Scream, I'm gonna go.
I
to
would rather
Hollywood.
see him do Scream than the people doing Scream. And I know that was exactly.
It would kill the franchise. It would kill it.
To be fair, Scream was Scream when Wes Craven was doing it.
He did
Oh,
4
there we go.
and 2
Mm-hmm.
and 3, right?
And I love 3.
Oh,
and
the explosions are starting.
oh boy.
Oh wow. We got like fucking like grunge sludge metal in the
Oh,
background.
in the background, there was one that just did a death dive. The
Yeah,
death
yeah,
dives
yeah.
in the background, like, get us out of
That's
this
what they love
movie!
doing.
Dive!
Mm-hmm.
That's so funny. What
Okay, this is a long ass shot.
happened? Lost you? Yes, everything is just like this is so long in the movie.
How big is that damn tree?
Well, you know they love trees.
There's the tree hugging hippie I'm dying to see. He better be back for this movie. We still haven't seen Rod in his
And he's in the
full
credit.
beard.
He's
Yeah,
only
he
in
was
the last
listed.
15 minutes.
Yes. Okay. So we still have time for Rod. I love me, Rod.
Rod. Something tells me Rod's going to be the new hippie.
Oh, maybe. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, not well. I love my hippie guy.
I don't think you're gonna get the hippie guy.
I think in the first movie I said that he looked like terrible, but I said he looked like Woody Harrelson with AIDS.
And a bad wig.
And a terrible wig, yeah. It's pretty much how he looks. Like a very skinny Woody Harrelson. Like a crackhead. Hello. Hi.
There he is.
Oh, he looks like Discount Galifianakis. Is that
I was just
Galifianakis?
thinking the same thing. You read my
Yeah.
mind. Yeah.
That's funny. Oh, it's the most wooden acting ever.
Yes.
I never knew their names throughout this whole thing.
Was that his girlfriend's name from the first movie?
No,
Katie?
Here we go.
I don't think so. The birds are about to attack us.
I can't even remember half of their names.
I just know Rod. That's it.
There we go. It's
Yep.
Uh-oh.
yeah,
Someone's in
it was
trouble.
Natalie.
Oh,
His
they're
girl
running in a
dumped
pretty
him.
circle. Natalie, that was it. Yep, Natalie.
She dumped him, I guess. Like, fuck this. I'm not putting up with birds.
It's not like he was Casanova with her anyway.
But he remembers them at least.
Well, his
The
run
birds.
is improving at least.
Except for that one girl, looks like she's already out of air.
Yep. So she's ready to die.
Okay, end of scene, I guess. Wow.
Michael Gang.
Yeah, it just ends.
Wait,
And
so
I've
they're
never heard
running
this.
and it
I've
becomes
never
one
heard
night?
this song ever. It's just the most generic chord progression. All right, like, and that's all right. Fall asleep listening to it. I fucking fall asleep listening to streams or watching videos of people in the community all the time. Have a good night, brother. All this clean energy and shit. This guy's driving a motorcycle because they're motorcyclists. Hey, what up, Phil? Don't worry. We just started the finale with that actual Birdemic about to occur.
Are they gonna get attacked by the birds?
Probably.
I'm sure
Hey,
they
drinking
are.
Modelo? They're drinking my beer?
That is a good beer. Yeah.
It is a decent beer. Yeah, I always liked Magic Hat. That was my shit for a while.
I prefer Blue Moon if I drink beer.
Blue Moon is alright. I don't really drink beer anymore, and I don't drink much. But when I do, it's Jack Daniels all the time.
Oh.
They look a little better, but terrible. They look like a little less 2D sprite-ish.
Yeah, a little less.
To be
The
honest,
one guy had to run to get a shotgun and a machine gun.
I know they always have assault rifles and shit, and out of nowhere, and they have no reason to have these things.
Wait, why are they going on the ground? What happened? Did they poop on them? What
The
happened?
birds.
The talons,
They
I
got
think they
them when they-
gouged them. Yeah.
And then the first movie, they always had the same cut on the side of their cheek, and that's what kills them. And all of them, like that's how all the victims die, is a cut on the cheek. Yeah, like that kind of. But that's his throat. I wonder if that's the new one. Let's see if they all die with that same exact injury. How you doing tonight, Phil? Doing all right?
He took our guns, Holmes.
Speaking of my podcast,
More
I started. I had a few special guests on the first episode. I have to edit 2 parts together. I had Bob Marley's ghost, George Harrison's ghost, and who else? Someone else. And on the one that's up right now, I had Meatwad from Aqua Teen Hunger Force do the Tubi breaks, and Mr. T hops in for a heated conversation. So that's going to be a thing on. I'll be having special guests on each podcast.
Oh, look, he's a dead body and he's helping them carry himself.
Well, that's nice.
You can see him
I wish more
walking.
corpses were that considerate.
Didn't they do that in the first movie or the second?
Oh, probably.
Probably for sure, because of everything they've done before. That's so quiet all of a sudden. You know it. The sound design is kind of just totally different when it cuts to the next scene.
This is Shark's territory.
Oh, right back to the birds. Another dive bomb.
Oh my
James put himself in his own movie.
Which
is that who that was? Yeah, actually.
Yeah, he randomly, that scene had no purpose of being there, but he's randomly I want a cameo in my own movie.
No.
Well, look how much he was blowing Hitchcock earlier in the movie, and how it's basically the birds, for all 3 movies. Yeah, so he put the cameo of himself.
Yeah. He walks out and everybody dies.
Those cameos was actually in the context of a scene.
Yeah,
was,
exactly.
To do with the story or something.
Just like Fulci with his cameos.
Yeah,
like short and sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And anyone knows who the fuck James Noogian looks like anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless you've seen in interviews and stuff like that.
I have.
Yeah. But no one else is gonna know what that guy looks like.
What is he like personally, Echo?
Well, from what I've seen, he really thinks he's doing good. I mean, he believes in himself.
Well, so there's that. Okay.
I'll give him that, but I don't think he knows fully what he's doing.
No, I don't think so either.
I mean, the fact that when he was talking to that studio, instead of being quiet about it, he went around bragging about it. It got upset when he got told you shouldn't be doing that. Oh, no, there goes the trailer park.
What the?
Those bird sound effects are annoying.
They really are. I was just saying this is getting grating. And they're always wasting so much ammunition, but they have infinite bullets. But they're shooting out of cars while it's moving, trying to hit birds. Like,
they got the gun sound effects,
yep.
and I think that's a shotgun that's doing machine gun sound effects.
I'm honestly shocked that we haven't had a Wilhelm scream in any of these movies.
Honestly, yeah. Now that you mention it.
Unless I'm not remembering one, but I really don't think they have used one. The one just floating there, it kills me every movie. And then when it's the only one in the shot is one of them, and it gets hit by a bullet. And
You see that one bird get shot, folds his wings up, and turns upside down and does a dive.
Yeah.
What is a backwards umbrella supposed to do?
She was swinging it so hard, I think she broke it.
Okay, and jeez. These parts just always make me wish I was playing Duck Hunt or something.
Dude, Duck Hunt was the shit. I love that dog though.
Yeah.
The way those birds die.
Yep, that's like how they die in here.
What does he do? Who is he swatting at?
This is the best. Whenever they're like
the birds that are out
swatting
of reach.
at the birds that are not there.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
wow.
Oh, it's so funny.
Wow.
Hey, Mav, what's going on, man? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Maverick.
Like with you,
She's really fucked that umbrella up. She was really swinging that umbrella, wasn't she?
Oh yeah.
And they're not even attacking; they're just floating in the air, hovering.
Yeah, they're just kind of minding their own business, basically.
Yeah.
I mean,
until they decide to dive bomb into something.
Oh, he mysteriously dies off screen. Imagine sitting there watching them film all of this.
No, that machine gun was so loud. Hey, that guy's got a machine gun and this guy's fucking break.
That's a shotgun. He's just firing. He's not even like cocking it or anything, or whatever they call it.
no.
Shotgun.
Oh, is that? Oh, all right. Yeah, that sounds terrible.
Oh, wow.
Well, he's dead. I didn't even see him touch him or anything.
They flew over her, and all of a sudden, neck.
Yeah. Oh, that's so stupid.
Do the chickens have large talons?
More car driving.
Why does he need to direct them?
Oh my God! They dumped him. Did they dump him over?
Yep. That's ADR. Very shitty ADR.
God. I think he was. That's not. I know that I've seen that guy before. That's not his voice. He's playing the same character from the first two movies. There was that wise professor guy who knew about all the answers for the first two movies.
Yeah,
oh, that's right. Yeah.
Different actor who's
Yeah,
got
same
a
character.
voice that just really. I've seen it before. I know it's not his voice. Can't remember what it sounds like, but I know it's not his voice.
No, yeah, it's not.
The voice sounds too young to be him.
No, the way he talks too, as you can tell, it's not him. Oh God, these are the scenes you just want to like skip.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing to hear, nothing to do it.
The same character from the first two movies. different actor.
There's nothing we can do.
So why go through that whole lecture then?
Yeah, exactly. except our
Because he has a thing about the wise old man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very comfy.
Saw that in the first two movies, so you knew it was going to be in this one.
Yeah. But it's just like, this is a growing problem. What are we going to do about it? Nothing.
Spending a lot of time. We're
exactly.
screwed. He's like, we're screwed. We're all going to die. So spend some time with each other. Make love.
It's like writing a novel and reading it to someone and telling them right from the beginning that it's a true story, and getting to the end and being like, nah, yeah, I just made all that up. Like it's such a real dick move.
What is happening here?
He's a dancing machine.
He's vibing.
And smoking.
That's right.
In the middle of nowhere.
You better not replace my hippie, dude. We only got 9 minutes left. I don't think he's gonna be here. I'm really disappointed.
Maybe he runs into him.
Maybe that's what I just thought. Maybe it's the only way.
Maybe he starts dancing with him.
Maybe that would be funny.
Like
no music.
It's just vibing.
Okay, well, he switched gears pretty quickly.
He's dancing shit and he just pulls a gun out.
But he's moving around like a nervous crackhead.
And now he's dead.
Oh my god!
That's funny.
Man, that music just goes to waste now.
No. Well, the Birds couldn't have him dealing on their corner, you know?
Exactly. That's their turf.
Yeah.
You're on Sea Eagle turf.
Yeah. That sounds like a backup name for Eagle Fan Karate or something.
That's true.
Why does Rod look like Zach Galifianakis in this?
We were saying that before.
Yeah,
because
I don't know.
he grew his hair out a little bit and his beard, and he put on some weight since the last movie.
Which is fine.
Poor Rod.
I think there was trauma
Being
from working with that guy.
man.
So much trauma made him stress eat. Like, fuck this guy, I'm gonna start eating
ice cream and cookies.
And probably some beer.
Or cookies. I take both or either right now.
Do you think at the end he's going to figure out that there's something like in the sea eagle's blood that can cure Alzheimer's or something like that?
Probably.
Yeah, we haven't heard anything on that AIDS shit in a long time.
Yeah, they just kind of abandoned that whole thing.
Yeah, like I'd actually be very not surprised if that never comes up again. It has nothing to do with anything.
No. Okay, this is 2022. Every phone camera can autofocus, big guy. Jesus Christ.
Everything is about the making of these movies is so bad. Just like the worst.
Never did see I saw what he edited on the computer, but never did see what he filmed with.
Like this makes like Troll 2 look like a 5.5, 6 out of 10.
Oh yeah.
Yet more. This should be called Walkdemic, not Birdemic.
Oh my god, I was thinking that. I was actually thinking
that. Coming soon to a theater near you. Walk.
It's like, what would I actually think of this movie? Because it's not all about birds.
But will this have as dumb as an ending as the second one did? Remember that ending?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy dies in the movie.
It's
like they came to kill that one guy.
And they always have infinite bullets. Bullets are never a thing.
No.
The way that they just get hit and drop, it's so hilarious.
It just looks like a video game.
I think those are the real winners, like the animators who put the birds in and like animate them.
And it's
Those
not
they must
games
be
this
cracking
time.
up hysterically.
Oh look, the guns
Where's
finally
when
ran
they're
out of
swatting
ammo.
at them?
Oh wow, he did. That's surprising. And now he gets to swing at.
Oh my god, he randomly found a hanger.
That's too funny.
He's not even looking at the birds when he's swinging.
Did you see that? He did a spin kick to them.
That's so funny. He found the very first weapon he used against the very first bird attack.
Yeah.
God, the change in the exposure there is so terrible.
Yeah.
Magically, they're gone.
Yeah.
Oh, it happens in the end of everyone. And then they usually like watch them flying away over an ocean for like 5 minutes. Yeah, like it is kind of.
I still find it funny that he randomly found a hanger. The one thing they fear the most, and he found it.
Yep.
And see, again, there's real birds in the shot. You didn't have to. Oh my god. Anyway.
I know. That's so funny how he captures every now and then the shot with
Yeah.
the real.
Yeah, well, reality's not good enough for James McGowan.
No, not for sure. And
Apparently
then this just goes on and on.
I'm ready to
for
fight
like
the
4
birds.
minutes.
Yeah. And like, how many different frame rates are we looking at here in the same shot? Like,
Yeah, I think it's the same with the first movie. You mentioned that. It's so weird. Oh, it just never stops.
Are they gonna have a barbecue now?
No, they skipped the barbecue. Like I gotta say, honestly, I mean, it's abysmal as all these movies are. I think this is definitely the worst out of all three of them.
yeah.
I think the first one it's a little more iconic and stuff. So there's a
Wow.
lot more funny scenes for how terrible it is. And the second one at least had like the zombies and cavemen and shit that like were real out there. This was just so much exposition and just the message of global warming and aging being beaten over your head. And did I say they wouldn't bring that aging thing in again? Yep, they didn't bring that shit back.
They didn't. No, it didn't.
Nothing,
Yeah.
that had nothing to do with anything at all.
No.
In this movie.
No, he could have been studying linguistics for all the difference it made.
Yeah, it could have been.
But hey,
any
I'm
topic.
ready to fight the birds.
Oh.
Oh, that's too funny. Well,
I got a ton of those.
It's another successful
According
Birdemic.
to these movies, this is what they fear. So if you're attacked by birds, use this.
Well, I'm so glad that I'm very well equipped.
Yeah, if that's the case, then I'm equipped too. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone. I think we're all good. I think most people are good with hangers.
And the fact that he does a spin, who did that? Because someone did a spinning kick in the second one too.
Oh.
I don't remember a lot about the second one.
Because remember they were being attacked and someone randomly does a spinning kick. And this time it's Rod that does the spinning kick.
Well, Rod wanted maybe he wanted more money for this, and they wouldn't pay him and meet him where he wanted. That's why he only is in like 10 minutes of it, 15 minutes tops. That seems like it makes sense.
I mean, this actually is worse than the first one.
Yeah,
it was longer between the beginning of the movie and the bird attacks.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, for sure. The second one I remember took a while too, but the only thing that puts it above this one for me is the cavemen and the zombies and the acid rain and the shit, because it's just so ridiculous. As ridiculous as it already is, but that adds a little bit. This was just terrible.
But at least they acknowledged the first movie more in this one than they did in the second one. The second one was just like they named the bay and they're like, "Oh, we know that place." And here it's 12 years ago we were in an attack. My girl left me afterwards.
Yeah, exactly. There's a series that I was just thinking about that they like something happens like to a character in all three movies, and they she never brings up that she's been through this like event before. I can't think of what I was thinking of. It'll come to me eventually.
But unfortunately, you didn't get your hippie.
I know. I'm very upset about that. Okay. I can't believe we didn't get my hippie man, my crackhead AIDS ridden freaking Woody Harrelson.
Okay. I'm looking at IMDb. He was like making up like people for the credits of the first movie.
He's just making names up.
Yeah, because he had people.
That's too funny.
Let's see, Birdemic 3. What does it say about Birdemic 3?
Oh boy.
This movie sucks. The end.
Yeah.
Because what more can you say? Aside from what we've been saying in the last hour and 25 minutes.
Yeah. Well, it's weird because this third one feels like he was doing it because he thought he had to, but it's not like anyone was pressuring him for a third movie. You know what I mean?
I don't think anyone pressured him for the second one. I don't think anyone was really excited for the first one when they saw it.
Well, that first movie
the fact
is
he got three made.
Yeah, that first movie is a bit iconic. It got him all the attention.
Sure.
It got him talking. It was in stores.
Oh,
that's how I think I was a blind buy when I first saw it.
Yeah,
second movie kept it going, and then he was dying down. He goes, "Oh, I got to make a third movie."
Yeah, basically.
I've never heard of this movie until you guys brought it up.
But the fact that he had to add a random cameo.
Terrible. Just really giving into his Hitchcock love. Kind of like M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah, he goes from Tippy to Vertigo. God knows what happened. If we get a Birdemic 4, what will we talk about there?
Yeah. I don't know if I have the stomach for that, man.
Since Vertigo's a better movie than The Birds, I would just by the 5th or 6th of these, we'll get Psycho in there.
Yeah.
Or a Rear Window or something like that, like some of Hitchcock's best.
Well, I heard Citizen Kane in there somewhere.
Well, he said that Vertigo was better than Citizen Kane. He was saying.
Hey, Haunted by Horror. He was saying it's better than Citizen Kane. Are you shitting me?
Yeah, they were talking, and they go, "Oh, Vertigo's better than Citizen Kane."
Oh, I thought the director said that his movie is better than Citizen Kane.
No, there's a line where randomly they're talking about Vertigo, and she goes, "Oh, it's better than Citizen Kane."
Oh, okay. I must have not heard it. But I thought that you said that. I thought that's what you said. I was like, oh, my God, this guy really thinks this movie's that good.
He probably does think highly of his stuff because he believes in his stuff. He really, really thinks highly of himself. Just that if you can find it.
Sounds like it. It kind of sounds like he's very egotistical.
Well, Karen, if I can find that Vice documentary on the Birdemic that meetings with them, I'll send it to you. You get an idea how highly he thinks of himself. He's all like, "Oh, I came to America from Vietnam. I did software, and now I make movies."
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Send it to me.
And then when he was talking to the big studio, he's like, "Oh, I talk to the big studio. I go buy everybody drinks."
And I live in a Hollywood.
Yeah,
peppered in every other line.
I wish I had a sound bite of that. Him going, "Oh, see this restaurant over here? It's a great restaurant. It's in Hollywood. How do I know? I live in Hollywood." Over and over again, it's like,
Jesus Christ.
Where does he live?
And then
Hollywood.
I'm gonna guess Hollywood.
Hey, Haunted, how you doing, man? Came in
ready. Be sad that you couldn't watch along because you're not missing anything.
And he at one point he was gonna retire at one point. I thought.
Who? Just the director.
James. Yeah,
really?
At one point they talked about him retiring.
Yeah, I don't see him with like you said, like they said. Carrie said with his ego. I just don't think he's gonna stop making a movie.
He's got a YouTube channel.
Yeah, I think I might have tagged him on our last stream of the two of them. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure that I remember he does though.
But
you might not want to tag him in this one because we kind of rip him apart a little bit.
Oh, we did.
I'm sure about this time. About this point, he's so used to it, but he thinks so highly of himself.
Yeah. They just don't get the
I use
message,
it as
man.
praise.
They just don't get the message. It's like, no, dude, you've been pounding me
Oh
in the
my
fucking
god!
face with the message.
Have you
The
seen
free
his
movie
Twitter?
great.
Have you seen his Twitter?
No.
His Twitter? No, I haven't.
Director James Noggin is a movie head, also known as Master of Romantic Thrillers.
Wow.
Where is this? Because I would like to know.
On Twitter.
It's movie. It's
No, I mean, what movies is he referring to?
his whole
Himself.
he's done a few. So let's see. Man with a Wooden Face, Replica, and Julian Jack. He's been doing it since at least 2003.
Yeah, I thought it was like the early 2000s.
But he's only done like 6
Birdemic
movies.
was 2010. Yeah, Birdemic was what, 2010, I think.
Yeah.
Can only imagine how the other ones are.
Yeah, no one cares enough to watch those, and I will never waste my time on them.
So what's
because
Replica about?
I am not going to watch them.
The only fun thing with these is the birds and how they look and just how terrible everything is. I'm sure it's terrible too, but I'm sure it doesn't have funny sprite birds that look awful. Which is
they're just going to have the awkward romance and that's it.
I think I even said when we were watching one of the last ones, like I'm sure that he was like one of those guys that I knew when I went to film school, just those pretentious, asshats who never make mistakes and no matter what they're doing, it's like, oh, I nailed it first try. We don't need another take. No way.
I don't even think he went to film school. I think he was just one of those guys like, oh, I can do it.
Yeah, he's got an innate gift. Yeah, God-given talent.
Yeah, it's a complete fucking God complex.
Highly delusional, I see.
Delusion to grandeur, yep.
Which, I mean, to be fair, I've heard people say the same sort of stuff about Orson Welles, but Orson Welles could at least back it up to a degree. Yeah, he might have been an egotistical ass, but he knew how to make a motion picture. Okay.
Oh, for sure. I mean,
oh, Riff Tracks did another one of his movies
of Orson Welles' DNA.
Apparently, Riff Tracks does a take on Replica.
Oh yeah. And I figured maybe they might have done it.
Yeah. So they Riff Tracks did that too.
Interesting.
He lost an Indigo to do this movie. He needed $500,000. He got $596 on Kickstarter. On Kickstarter.
Yeah, you serious?
But no, here's the go. Okay, Indigo. He needed $500,000. He got less than $600.
That's so insulting.
He went to Kickstarter and he goes, I need $200,000. He got $230.
Jesus Christ.
My God.
So where did he get the money for this?
I would be so embarrassed. I would take that all down at least. Like to get rid of
Jesus Christ.
He probably told the people that gave money to, hey, do you want to be an extra in my movie? And they're probably the only ones that gave him money.
Yeah, maybe it's the sole few contributors. And knowing him, he probably made those donations to himself.
I was just gonna say, like, he made fake accounts.
From himself.
Yeah, for what I can read,
looked like he made something.
He was selling software, and then he picked up a camera in 1999.
1999.
And he never went to film school. He did software.
No,
that's why the character of Rod and the character in Replica, they were both software. What people did software sells.
Interesting.
Just like him.
Yeah, Haunted. I don't know. Like Haunted said, so did he just take that money and that was the whole budget? I don't. It looks like it could have been. I mean, $600. I mean, more than that. But who knows? I mean, he probably just funds these all himself, just because he thinks they're brilliant.
So there's a documentary, The Man with the Wooden Face, which he's the director, writer, and producer of, and he appears on it as himself. And
that's a documentary?
Yeah, I just was thinking that.
Okay, about what?
I'm trying to see.
If that's about something actually interesting and all this stupid environmental shit we get in these movies, I'm gonna be furious.
Yeah, it's about someone who makes a living selling lottery tickets in Von Long, despite his deformed face, impaired hearing, and Emerging lung condition.
Well then.
What does that even mean? All right, cool.
There's a lot going on there.
Never what? Yeah, a lot of random shit.
Also, apparently, he's a songwriter because he wrote songs for his first movie, Jilly and Jack.
Oh no.
Jack.
Yeah, he's quite the wordsmith, so that makes sense.
Jilly and Jack. Like Jilly and Jack or Jilly and Jack? It could be one or the other.
Uh-oh. We lost Echo.
We might have. Sometimes he does this thing where he pretends he's frozen.
Oh, that's clever. I've never tried that. I want to try that now.
Yeah, he's good. Is it Jilly and Jack or Jilly and Jack? Like the name is Jilly and the name Jack, or
no,
Jilly?
Jilly. It's the word Jilly and the word and then Jack.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's a lot more rational than the other one would be. Jilly and Jack is a name. But for some reason, that's
I wonder if this guy edited his IMDb. I got to see what trivia they have for this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. We got to see how heralded he is.
Yeah. And on the off chance that you're watching this, James, I'm just going to say directly to you right now. I mean, I don't hate your guts, but really from the bottom of my heart, man, at least in the future, maybe just start by like working on a good director's movie. Like learn to walk before you try to run, because you're embarrassing yourself for a completely uninspired cause, dude. I'm sorry.
I love it.
Yeah, really.
That's great.
I like how you say
walk motion.
Run, even though that's all he does in his movies.
Yes.
That's brilliant. That's so funny. That reminds me of when hey Polar, how you doing? That reminds me of my Conjuring videos when I kept going hard on the Warrens, and I called out Andrea Perron, who keeps going on every platform that'll have her to talk about the real experience of the Conjuring movie, and said she has an open invitation to come on anytime. I have so many questions. I have so many questions to figure out, then prove that she is a lying piece of shit.
Yeah.
So one day maybe I'll have Andrea Perron on the channel.
Well, you might not want to have her on to like rip her apart. Just saying.
Oh no, that's exactly why I want to have her on.
Well, do it in a passive-aggressive way.
Yeah, of course, but it would be hilarious. Be like, all right, well, if this happened, you remember this, and how did this?
IMDb says he's working on
Wow, awesome.
You are not dragging.
He's known for, and it
I
says.
was just gonna say, everybody get ready, be prepared for that when that comes out. Probably 2 years from now, or at least a year, and then a year just to find it.
Yeah, he's working on it, and it's going to be in San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Am I thinking of Bryce Aroni?
Bryce Aroni, the San Francisco tree. Ding ding. Yeah, I remember those commercials from back in the day all the time. Bryce Aroni, the San Francisco tree.
Oh yeah,
ding,
ding.
Yep.
Bryce Aroni. Now I want Bryce Aroni.
They played that so much back in the day. As an adult, it's still burnt into my skull.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
I love how they say here on IMDb his films pay tribute to the films of Alfred Hitchcock. His films, they reference Alfred Hitchcock. Tribute is not the word I would use to describe.
Not one bit.
No.
Like at all.
Birdemic is not at all a tribute.
Disgrace, maybe. I don't know.
Oh yes. Disgraceful attempt at an homage.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, I've never seen Vertigo or Citizen Kane, but my understanding is Citizen Kane's kind of held to talked about a little bit more than Vertigo.
Yeah.
They're both terrific, honestly.
Yeah, they are terrific movies and classics.
But apparently he grew up on them with. He grew up on Hitchcock's movies. Well, interesting, movies to watch. I mean.
Yeah. I mean, you
imagine what would happen if you grew up on like Felucci movies.
Oh God.
Who?
Lucio Felucci, what we would have got with Birdemic.
It would have been maybe better. Maybe a little better. Oh, that's crazy. So what?
But he's the master of romantic thrillers. Oh my god.
That is hilarious.
No, he's not. No, he is not. If you're feeling awkward while watching that crap, then no, he's not the master of romance.
Hey, he is
romantic thrillers.
Proclaiming himself as that.
Yeah, that's his actual Twitter.
Yeah, and you can't lie on that.
Nope.
Can I question him on Twitter? Can I say, what do you mean
can.
by romantic master?
Like this movie and the one before it and the one before it, and there's other movies no one cares about.
He hasn't
no one cares about these ones.
It looks like he hasn't posted though in like 10 years.
That makes so much sense.
That's
yes,
why.
it does.
That's because he's been living in that dumpster and in Hollywood, so he don't have Wi-Fi or anything.
No, he lives in a box in Hollywood.
Yeah.
He has movie head projects, movieheadpictures.com. Apparently there's a way to contact him via it.
Really? That's interesting. That's funny. Oh, he dropped a fat tribute all over the films of Hitchcock. That's funny.
I'm tempted to look.
You know what? Hitchcock is probably saying, you know what? I don't want it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's rolling over in his grave from that tribute.
Yeah.
Like, do not put my films in your films. Thank you.
All right. On that good note, I'm gonna make some food quick. But thanks, guys, for coming on. This was a lot of fun.
As for sure.
As usual with these crazy movies. If any of you want to join me, Sean, and Agoraphobe, I'm having a stream of Maniac, the remake, with Elijah Wood. Sometime this week, I have to hear back from Agoraphobe of when he's free. So
I think he can only do Thursdays and Fridays.
Yeah, I was just talking to him the other day, or last night actually. So he said, "Let me just figure it out. I'll get back to you and Sean." So it'll be me, him, and Sean, and then whoever, if you guys want to join too.
And don't forget.
Yes. Army of Darkness. You carry it. Don't forget.
Do it in April.
I'm not going to do any work on Scream though until you watch it. So you got to wait till April.
Which is almost it. So I've already seen Scream.
Well, they're not going to make it.
No, but now they're not going to work on another one. Yeah, Scream 7 is not going to happen.
That doesn't bother me.
Okay. Well, ending on a great movie.
What?
Which, compared to this movie, is a great movie. Scream.
I think
If you say so.
A lot of stuff are great movies compared to Birdemic.
Oh yeah, like Scream is a masterpiece compared to
for this. The Ghost Face.
I like Ghostface.
Ghostface in space.
Ghostface in
no
space.
Ghostface in
Interesting.
Space.
All right, guys. You guys want to say what's going on your channels this week?
I just got a couple of videos I got going to go up this week, and I need to watch Clay Zombies.
Oh, okay.
Just because they followed me on Instagram, so now I feel like I need to do a review.
No.
That makes sense. That's cool though. I still have to see that one. I've heard. I think Pat was talking about it.
Yeah, but Pat and Professor and some others have talked about it.
Yeah. Katie too. I think it was Pat and Katie.
K-pop told me about it.
Yeah, I got to still watch that. What's going on yours, Carrie?
I'm just doing random stuff at the moment until April.
Okay, until April when you start the Evil Dead series and watch Army of Darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, okay. And then Alexi, what are you doing?
Wish I could say a lot, but because I'm going to be out of town for my brother's bachelor party, it's going to be a bit of a write-off for me this week.
Okay,
but I will. Yeah, it'll be fun. We're just going to do some snowboarding, stuff like that. But I am going to. Sorry, what's up?
I said yes, snowboarding.
Yeah.
I just
Oh, sorry. But then I'll pick up the rest of the RoboCop movies after I get back, and then I do still want to do a deep dive into a Rocky Soraya is the Indonesian filmmaker's name, right? Who did
yeah.
The Doll? Yeah, I want to
Yep.
run through some of his stuff. So, yeah, look for that at some point in April. Everybody.
Nice. I'm actually, I'm going to be doing the rest of his doll series too. I was thinking of doing Sabrina yesterday, but then I got that headache and shit that was killing me. I might do it as as one of the podcast things. Which, this week, what am I doing this week? Mostly just random movies at this point, since there's been no theme for this month. Just trying to tie up old franchises and do other crazy movies. So do that. We'll have some more watch parties, other live streams, and a whole bunch of other random shit. So as usual. But thanks again, guys, for joining me. And in chat, thanks for everybody who stopped by. Val, Haunted, Phil, May, Sean, everybody. Sorry if I forgot you. Mav. I'm not going all the way back up, but everybody. So hope everyone has a good night or day wherever you're from. And we'll all talk to you guys soon. Take care, guys.
Take care.
Peace.